Welcome in on this Monday afternoon. I'm Kristen Strakalitis. Coming up, Honda's bigger HR-V, but we'll start with retail. AutoNation has long held the crown of the biggest dealership group in the U.S. But Lithia Motors is poised to overtake the retail giant. That is, if both companies keep up their current patterns around acquisitions. Lithia has moved to number 2 on the automotive news list of the top 150 dealerships, pushing Penske Automotive to number 3. Lithia added 69 dealerships last year and retailed 260,738 new vehicles. That's a 52% sales gain from the year before. And according to the Automotive News Research and Data Center, it's less than 2,000 new vehicles behind AutoNation. While AutoNation and Penske have made recent acquisitions, they are not buying stores at the pace of Lithia. Lithia is aiming to reach $50 billion in revenue and own 500 U.S. dealerships by 2025. For much more on this year's list of the top dealership groups in the U.S., check out this week's digital and print editions of Automotive News. In other news, General Motors says it will begin building the light-duty Chevrolet Silverado at its Oshawa assembly plant in Canada. The automaker is adding a third shift to the plant to make room for the production. Workers there have been building the Silverado HD for about 5 months. The move comes as GM firms up more than $1.6 billion in spending across its Ontario operations. Federal and local governments have pledged $207 million in matching contributions. The Oshawa factory reopened last November after appearing to close its doors for good in late 2019. The added shift will allow GM to hire 800 more workers. To an update on U.S. sales. Ford's first quarter sales slid 17% as the chip shortage continued to stymie production. The Lincoln brand fell 25% and the Ford brand dropped 17%. However, the automaker says its electrified vehicle sales rose 38% in the first 3 months of the year, largely on strong demand for the Mustang Mach-E. Ford says it ended March with 268,000 light vehicles in inventory. That's up from 199,000 at the end of February. And we'll finish with some product. Honda showing off the 2023 HR-V. The crossover is growing in size and has been specifically designed for North American buyers. The second generation HR-V moves to a platform shared with the Civic and features a new independent rear suspension. The automaker did not say what will power the crossover, but hinted that the engine will be more responsive. The HR-V was the top-selling subcompact crossover in the U.S. last year. The new model goes on sale this summer. Pricing was not announced. That's our time for today. For breaking news 24/7, stay locked to AutoNews.com. Have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.